man?
So this thing is not kicking on. It tried to last night, and then it made a little noise like it was kicking on, and then it never ran. I don't know if it has a gas pilot light or not, but it's they cut the gas off during the storm for a while. So I don't know if it's as simple as that. Hopefully it is.
Oh, thank God. Man, I forgot. The last time I was here, this door is heavy.
Yeah.
This little wood panel right here is heavy to lift. Real warm up here. Let's see what we got. Ah, no, that's fine. That's fine.
Up these windows during the storm, so it's looking for screws at 3 o'clock in the morning. And the other thing, it's not doing it right now, but I don't know if it's the return or what it is, but it'll make like a humming noise. Like I said, it's not doing it right now, but when I pulled that bottom panel off last night,
Yeah.
it stopped. So it's like a little buzz noise. But then like when we kicked the heat on last night, it always does like that, like firing up the furnace, and then it stopped and never kicked on.
Ooh, don't mess yourself up in your own attic.
I'm gonna have to replace that ceiling right under here anyway because of water. So.
You got a Nest thermostat downstairs, don't you?
Yeah. The downstairs one's working.
Okay.
Yeah.
Jacob,
Downstairs one's good.
Right when you go down the stairs.
Yeah, I know where it's at. It's hot.
All right, go ahead, turn it to heat. Let's see what it's doing. Oh, that's cool.
You want me to turn it on? Like,
Yes, sir.
Yeah, just turn it to heat.
so it's on heat right now. It's just set on 67. So it's
Let's see what it's doing.
and this upstairs unit's off. Do you want me to turn it on?
Yeah, yeah.
Turn the heat on.
Yep. All right, inducer kicks on. Let's make sure that glows. Oh no, it's a spark igniter for this. Well, I mean, that's fine. That can be. That little piece of mastic tape on the duct up there. Alright, so talking off camera with the customer for a little bit. He did say that, yeah, I did have the heat running, sir.
Holy cow.
You forgot that, didn't you?
Out.
I gotta wipe my camera. The camera's a little blurry. He said he ran it for a couple times and it didn't run. But, you know, it happens a lot. You know, you come to the service call, you get the system operating and it's not showing any issues. But that doesn't mean, and I'm talking to you right now, not the people on the camera, you know, on their screens watching this, doesn't mean that there hasn't been a problem. So we know that sometimes things that can stop the ignition process could be dirty flame sensor. Obviously, it could have been the gas valve, but I'm not going to test that right now because it was running. Gas came on like that with no issue. So we're just going to make sure that the burner spots are clear of rust and that gas can flow across that line on the front side very good, and then make sure the flame sensor is clean. And then I'll run a combustion analysis for the first time this year, or first time this little up and coming winter season. Is it hot? There's not any thrust on that. We don't need to take that down and clean it. But that's fine. And we'll also clean that spark igniter, make sure it's good. It's also worth noting, I had to run that little bit of section from there down after the hurricane came through. I guess it knocked his flue pipe out of place. They had some stuff come through that window, break some glass, and when I came here, I mean, there's some of the old pipe right there, but just had to transition from 3 to 4 inch off this Rheem and went straight up as good as I could. That piece, everything from that one up was already existing, so I just had to reconnect it all. And Jacob gave me compliments.
And y'all better too.
They don't have to compliment my work.
They better.
They don't have to.
You're making content for them.
I'm making content for you to watch when you get home. No, I'm playing. I'm doing this just because it's fun.
Lucky, even though it's in my playlist.
Oh God. Hold that for the people. Oh, you didn't let me. I gotta unlock this one. Since I'm trying to keep this stuff locked so people don't come and steal my stuff, like they stole my refrigerant. Yeah.
He got that attic where Anne Frank was at.
Huh?
He got that attic where Anne Frank was in.
The attic where Anne Frank is at. That's crazy. That's crazy to even say. All right, so got the wire brush here. Go ahead and now flip this way. This is what you're gonna be cleaning. Normally, like on older systems, the more the system has been running and not like, you know, maintained or cleaned up, this will start to accumulate rust on the ends, and you'll have to, like, you know, really clean up. And that's why, like, on maintenances with furnaces, you want to try to get them. I've seen some people take just like pocket knives, like the little Milwaukee fastback knives, and just run them through there.
Just shot out.
Some just shot out. All right, this. Well, it's probably just gunk off my brush, but it's just a good habit to get in to clean those if you can. I mean, it takes a couple minutes. It's not that bad. Don't forget to grab sandpaper so you can clean the other stuff. And I'm gonna grab my screw case. And what else am I forgetting? Oh, combustion analyzer. So while Jacob is finishing up putting all that stuff together after he cleaned with sandpaper lightly the flame sensor and the spark igniter, I want to make a point to say that the customer did say the gas company had shut the gas off because something was wrong with the gas line here when Hurricane Helene happened. They had a tree fall on that side of the house and kind of mess with stuff. But I'm wondering if, because they've got a lot of gas appliances in the home, I'm wondering if when the gas company cut the gas back on and they came up here, did they just wait for the system to try to fire one time, and the moment it didn't, they thought it was an issue, and then they tagged it off and said something was wrong. But I mean, when we first started it up, it didn't even make one little bit of a problem. But I got my probes in the duct. My return one is under there. The unit is sitting on top of the return spot in the ceiling below, so I just have it right on the return grill. And I probably need to start warming this up so it'll be ready. But I do have my combustion analyzer up here. And let that warm up, and then we will let the system run and see what's going on. You sure everything's all wired up?
Don't do that.
Huh?
Don't do that.
I'm not doing nothing. I'm trying to ask you.
Don't do that. You just gave me props a few seconds ago before you started.
Man.
Everything's tight. Everything's clean. Everything's sanded properly. Everything's put back together.
All right. When you put that bottom panel on, pull some of that insulation out the bottom right there. So it's, yeah. And then go ahead and put the bottom panel back on, and the system should start right back up. It ain't rocket science, my guy. It's just a panel. Don't get beat by a panel on YouTube.
Yeah, it is.
Alright, cool. I don't know what that is, but... Oh, yeah, it could be the pieces from when I drilled the hole. That's my fault. That's me being stupid. Let's stop making that noise now.
Lot of charge.
It's starting to die down though. Oh, it is difficult. I hate reading things on this small scene. Let me know in the comments what kind of combustion analyzer y'all have, because I swear to God, I hate this one. I hate the small screen display on it. There's no way there's 20.6% oxygen in this fluid right now. When you get a second, pull up the job link app on your phone so we can see the delta T, temporize, whatever people want to call it. Alright, 20.5, dude. CO2. Why is the CO2 not reading? It must not have been running long enough to read the CO2. Condensate, no. Wait a minute. Wait, what was that? Non-condensating? I'm going to guess that's what that is. Oh, I hate trying to work this display for real. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Excessive air. I don't know why it's reading so much oxygen. I don't know why. We'll give it a minute, but as of right now, we've got a pretty good delta T. There's no way there's a cracked heat exchanger on this. I mean, it's only a 2017, and the system isn't going out on high limits, so I don't think there's a crack in the heat exchanger. It must have been something faulty with the way I set up the dang combustion analyzer, but which is my fault as the quote-unquote professional. But at least the system's doing a lot better than what it was before the customer called us here. Just let this run a little bit longer. I mean, honestly, I'll put it to 73. This is the laundry room. I want to make sure I fix the ductwork that was... I can feel a little bit of heat coming out of that vent, but there's a 90 fitting up in the attic that I pretty much just taped back to the trunk line and screwed it a little bit. But, oh, you got the boy, let me use this on the video. I realized you had this joint with you. Oh yeah, we got heat coming out. It's better than it was because it was completely disconnected. Been letting it run a few minutes. Delta T did increase. We're not way out of range either. I mean, even looking at the return, that thermostat's going to cut off any minute now. But just looking at the numbers here, I still think there's something wrong with my oxygen sensor. But the stack temp is within range of at least the field piece requirements or recommended measurements. And it's fan assisted, so I mean, it should be 6 to 9%. I really don't know why it's saying 20. So I guess I'll just have to invest in a new sensor. But I've even tried wiggling the probe around, you know, trying to make sure it was tight in that spot I drilled. I'm not gonna. I mean, like I don't understand. It's literally just staying around 20%. I don't know. I don't know why. I have no idea why. I'm gonna blame this. But
Bad filthies.
we got to go outside now and double check the customer's package unit on that side of the house. Make sure that it at least fires up. Grab your bag. I'll go ahead and start taping up the holes up here, and we'll be out of here. Dang, I'm making out the attic and you done already packed up.
Yeah, you're late.
What's it? Oh, I'm late.
Good.
I'm late.
Everything's good. There's no blow bags. There's no doors.
Oh yeah, it's real hot.
Everything cut off perfectly.
Yeah, there used to be like a gigantic tree right there.
Flame sensor is clean.
Did you just clean it, or was it like fairly okay?
Good clean.
You
It was
put-
fairly clean, so I looked clean.
What about the spark
The
igniter?
spark igniter was good. That's fine.
All right. Micro channel coil, condenser coils, pretty okay. Could just use like a regular water rinse, no chemical. And I'm pretty sure that this has a micro channel for the EVAP, but I'm not gonna tear it apart right now. But I mean, I guess just go check Delta T up there for the first floor. What are you trying to check? The flue pipe temperature? We're here for the upstairs unit. We're just making sure the downstairs unit's running. Before you drop some words of wisdom to the people, because you ain't did it in, I don't know, God knows how long.
4.5 weeks.
Whenever the last words of wisdom was, I just want to know, you know, do you feel confident in your ability to diagnose stuff with Chad tomorrow by yourself?
Yeah.
Heating wise?
Heating wise, yeah.
All right. Get some words of wisdom to the people.
Dang, you gotta give me time for that.
Yes, you get you some time.
I ain't the poet as I used to be.
Poet.
I was a poet, man.
When was you a poet?
You want to hear some
Before you became
Man, y'all
a
wanna hear
Sparky?
some good stuff?
All right, what you got?
Achilles once said, I would recognize you in total darkness. Were you mute and I deaf, I would recognize you in another lifetime entirely. In different bodies, different times. And I would love you in all this until the very last star.
Did you
in the
just
sky
give
burnt
these
out in
HVAC people
oblivion.
a love poem?
Heck yeah. Gotta love you.
That's
son.
not words of wisdom. Oh
No,
my
words of
God,
wisdom.
I can't put this in a video.